go more like what? Hello. Oh God. I was not very ready. I have to adjust a lot of things to start filming. I don't know, the lights. So it's a little bit complicated. The word of the week is to tune. So for those who have instruments of music, you must tune yourself when you go to the gym. You warm up your body. That's maybe from here. Look at all the lights. It's from the background. It changes. It brings more volume with more lights in the background. So, I used to have the lights here when I would film. So, here it is. Is the last 25 minutes from this week. So, I should have started in Monday. I should have started Monday, but I was adjusting too many things. The last thing I did shopping after winning this little lawsuit, which was very long because of the lockdown. The court was closed. It stopped. So buying many things, recovering programs, getting to upgrade as well, and tuning my body, going back to the gym where I used to go. It's a new branch in the same gym, so it's better. The computer is better that I have recovered. These are the same, but instead of black, the last thing that I got was a watch to tune and be on time. Notice the chordals, the voice. I'm not going to talk with this, but gotta keep tuning for sure. So it's the second week of the month, which is for that which is insight and related to color, cultures, contexts. I want to see how far I can go. I have too many things to tune with. Lawyers, creating an income to prove I can recover my children, the laws of role playing to virtual reality, to deliver them in person, not in open source. And what else? Same old story. For mansions into villages, as my daughter is starting to tune as well on her behalf. And she likes to do what she likes to do, and this is why I started doing these videos and just talking about the word of the week, just to perform my voice, find someone who can talk for me once the formula is given. So that was all I have. I don't have any jokes or talks about politics. Not talking about anything that's trending or any celebrity or famous person. So the word of the week is tuning, and for that which goes within every person on this world that could have an affinity towards enjoying the present. So today the rainbow came out when I was coming out of the gym. I had a tough call because my daughter said something that were not such a good news. It could be tolerated. It's tolerant. It's just patience, not this week, maybe next week. Um, one tries, one tries, one keeps trying, one keeps thinking it's gonna get there. When I came out of the gym and saw this rainbow, because today I was very plain, just with the present, without any fantasies. In real life, I am very present. I am not into any Machiavellian fountain of looking into mystery to see what it might come and this and that, if this and that, if I project this, if I do that, if I took this, or any other sort of thing that is not out of my reality. So what I can do, I do, and I know what I can do and what I can't do. I know there are other people that are better than me to do certain things, but I know what I got. I know what I got to do. So, well, it's boring when one speaks like that, with no sense of humor, plain, no character. There's no character there. So I was thinking all these days, wow, all the days that I had no food and I had to eat with lentils, and all the money that I had spent, and everything that's been taken from me every day, giving my work, and not having anything. Wow. So stop. It's very tough. Also, the friends I lost from roleplay and the many characters that I lost, with all the chapters that were writing and like hours and hours on searching for the music. So these are realities that are negative when you have losses. And this money that I have is from people who have stolen my money, my things. So it's kind of like, yeah, great. A retribution. No, I like to get paid for my work. Thank you. I don't want anyone stealing me. I don't want anyone's money for damages or suing. It had to be what it had to be. So, well, is another chapter to improve and get a little more adjust to. from within the problem. So I brought a glass board to write all the problems in the world and how is it going to work for everyone, which is a few clicks, family, politics. I mean, if people like to tweet, memes, fantastic. I'm going to learn that a little bit. Being friends. It's time to get friends for myself. I've been alone. And the friends I lost from role play, because I cannot dedicate 100% to everything, but I want to enjoy my life. But at the same time, it's like I cannot enjoy my life because they were going to be behind trying to copy it because I didn't send everything. This is only a little piece of the puzzle. When I show how it works, they're going to say, oh my God, how we put this into paper? Let's put it into paper. Be very cautious. Let's role play in your way with just a few dozens of people, but with the highest security ever, so nobody enters until we have won this war where everyone is part of this world. Because the same problems will happen. The copiers of the copiers of the copiers of the copiers. And this is part of how this world has all its differences and biological natures. But we are elevating our consciousness into this form of thinking that very soon you might have other forms of presentation to it. So I will ask some people, maybe they want to let me do this, maybe not. Because there are boundaries from real life to the fantasy world, and it's very important to define the very single parts of this world that are going to note what they need, and people that can do business there for what they need. But I have to learn how to use credit. And on these weeks, 2 weeks or 1 week, came the word elongate. So I was like, wow, what a beautiful word. Elongate. So, because I think it's like one has to stretch one's minds, one's own way of thinking, right? So I'm coming from all this place, and it's difficult for me to interact socially because I miss role playing with the music and creating our works. I would love to see all the role players again and bring them so they can be in charge of each one of one verse. We have talked about it, and some of them chose the realms they would like to be in charge, but supporting others and being in other verses as well. So I'm finding this person, but it's not letting me bring other role players that are my friends. And I don't think they're really role playing because they also copy it and made their places. So I wanted to have money to pay them from the 8% of my formula and dedicate for the real life of mansions into villages to create that credit that we can teach and learn. So it has nothing to do with the United Nations or the Gates Foundation, But it would be nice to have some knowledge to learn from the Gates Foundation, because even though I read the book of Melissa Gates, is kind of like, I don't know, I would like to elongate it. It doesn't really like click to me. It was a man in India who created this credit. So there are many credits. So as to create a mansion into villages, I have thought once again that managers from normal jobs in evolved countries and supervisors could have this credit to give mini credits to where they want to pick to do a mansion into a village. So like each year they have to do something when they already got the place to go. It will be perfect if there is green energy for traveling. Um, it will be fantastic that the association can have a cheaper ticket if they're going by train, and forms of green energy, because they are promoting the green energy transportation, sailing. So they're going there, but they're filming the journey. They need to have longer holiday in order to establish the beginning of a mansion into a village. So there are a lot of things to adjust, and where is this money going to come from? So I want this money to come from my formula that I gave for the metaverse, but I gave all the formula away. So there is still a strong impulse from all the people and influencers that I need to push forward for this. Because you can also have your mansion into a village somewhere in the world that you have picked, and at least go and visit them once a year and keep talking with them and get to know organizations. What can you bring there? What books? Like, I collect books here, and I would love to see teenagers looking into words and writing words and getting to manifest their speech with practice, and just getting to enjoy every little second, as when I was watching this rainbow in the sunset that was fluorescent, so bright, like burning. Um, I was like, it's impossible to capture a picture or go to the movies and see the 360-degree, to feel that 660-degree image. Because even though you cannot look backwards, you can feel that beyond any screen or wherever one wants to go. And this is happening before you already. So I'm very happy I have recovered my cards from London. They are cards to walk around London, and it gives you a little piece to walk around, and then you have places to go, to stop, and it's very enigmatic. Oh, that's Hampstead. I have to go to Hampstead. So, because it's right here next to. So, yes. Oh, wow, that's so cool. I'm gonna do this with my friend. But is July. I am giving, like, it's like a new life, because I recovered my computer and I thought, just get it in another color, get this in another color. Of course, the cards are, I'm getting some books that I've recovered. So I love this book when I came to London in 2005, but I got this on the beginning of 2006, and it was printed in 2005. So technology has advanced a lot. So I read it in the British Library, where my daughter, the transmission of information through the neural system is, I mean, I brought it later, and I could never talk about it because it's not my expertise. It's quite intriguing. So I'm learning a little bit of artificial intelligence, visual routines in robotics, routines in visual search. Um, just want to find the path of interaction, and I know very well what I have to provide. And it's good to be receptive and learn as well. So I'm giving myself a pause to say, okay, just take 2 months to adjust until September. Because it's holiday as well. So just preparing. I don't even know if I'm going to be living in this place. So I'm adjusting and tantalizing or tuckling or just testing if, like, don't open that mail, just open it tomorrow and enjoy your weekend. I have to see also what is it that I want, because to work and to work and have good education for my children and a good house is something I have to prove. And then it's like, I don't want to prove anything. It's like, and then it's, no, I have to prove it, because it's like that. So I must go through all these protocols and people in between. My children with the government and strangers. I was very aware when I decided to have children that it was not going to be with the father or family, because I wanted to adjust my future to move somewhere else. So it was like sacrificing, because if I'm not there taking care, there are other people that would take advantage, and that's what happened. Everyone took advantage because I was not there. So yeah, I am responsible in a way. I wish I was there. Sometimes there are other reasons that are far away, and it seems like a little lie when one tells the little truth. So one cannot really say the whole truth, because there's so many infinite reasons that compose an ongoing truth, depending on where we are at. So I am very clear for my children's education to be in a good neighborhood. This neighborhood is okay as well. It's also the house needs to be bigger to welcome them. So I am thinking, like, wow, internet, how I'm going to generate because talking and talking is just talking and screaming, and it's just the same story. So it's not funny as I wish to be. It's important to project as well and have a vision, and it's important to be clear for what is there, because everything can flip, everything is changeable, and one's work proven when it's authorized as some science that would be like, wow, that's great. Then I could be with a band and say, hey, like, let's share something out of this. I don't care who has more or less, but at least I can be creative instead of just doing the same thing, because I cannot even role play. So all these adjustments where I'm like, okay, I can do this, but I cannot do this because this one is not responding, because this one is that, and this one yes, no, but this one and the other one, I don't know, is married, but he likes to talk, and there are feelings everywhere, and the other one is with its things there, and I don't know, because everything is in relation to my characteristics, I guess. And in the dream world, or in the fantasy worlds, or in a paranormal, there is parallel to this normality, because this is the first time that we're doing these things. It could be a new dictionary. As if it's a normal procedure for some people that you enter in this circle and system. Whoever built it first or did it first, it will be known in the future who's been. And it's not a big deal, because when you transcend yourself and look at it from another perspective, from many lives ahead, centuries, you would notice it worked with everyone. Bye.